Rupo Man! Rupo Man here with another great video about cryptocurrency Rupee, and today we're going to be talking about Rupee updates, wallets, and Rupo Man's first giveaway. So a lot of great things in this video. So since we're just first getting started, let's go ahead and give this video a like. Hit that like button. If you're just now watching it, make sure you hit that like button. Let's give this video a like. So before we get into today's agenda, let's first take a look at Rupee on the stats. We're looking at moonstats.com, which is a site that has just recently added Rupee to it. So you can now see stats about cryptocurrency Rupee on moonstats.com. So today Rupee's been around, or currently is around 24 cents to the US dollar, 1959 BTC. Again, great little graph that they provide here. Shows kind of the progress. I'm looking at the last 14 days. Today the high has been around 26 cents. A low going down to, or dipping around to 22 cents or so. So just a quick look at Rupee and kind of where that is today. Again, this is moonstats.com, and they just recently added Rupee to them. So thanks, Moonstats, for adding Rupee. So today's video, we're going to look at, again, some Rupee updates. We'll talk about wallets, just more wallets in general. What are wallets? How to download the Rupee Wallet, which is going to be very important for my last segment, which is Rupo Man's first giveaway. So let's go ahead and get started. So Rupee updates. Rupee posted on their Twitter page and has also posted it on their blog, which is on the official rupeeblockchain.org website. Kind of the updates and where they are with the roadmaps as of 11/24. You'll see that exchanges are currently on track, and marketing, which, if you recall from my last video, slated for December of this year, is currently on track as well. So let's first take a look at exchanges. Rupee was announced that they're going to be on the Next exchange, which is going to go live in January 2018, so relatively a new exchange, but very exciting to hear that Rupee is going to be able to be a part of the of this new exchange. So we'll take a look at this exchange probably closer to January when they do go live, and see how that works out and how that looks. Binance was also doing a community vote with, I believe it was 12 coins for the community to vote for which coin that they wanted to be added to Binance for free, of course. So out of the 12 coins, I believe Rupee fell in 5th place. This contest ended, I think it was on December the 5th. They had roughly 6,000 or so retweets. I think I took the screenshot a little bit after the contest ended, honestly. But they had roughly 6,000 retweets, which is fairly well, again, taking into consideration from my last video that Rupee really started 2 months ago, and there hasn't really been any marketing with the exception of word of mouth and the current exchanges that they're currently listed on. So again, for being out there only 2 months and being able to fall in 5th place within the contest, it's very outstanding, and I think Rupee and their community did a great job promoting this coin and retweeting and being able to come in 5th out of that. So I think it definitely says something about Rupee, and potentially will maybe even help with getting listed on Binance here in the future. So great job with that. Marketing again is on track. They released, or Rupee released their official press release. I think it was on November 21st. They also posted this on their Twitter. So if you're not following the Rupee Twitter, make sure you do. They post a lot of great information out there as far as updates and things that they're currently doing. So that press release was also published and shown on a few sites. For example, Digital Journal displayed the press release, News Center 1, and Crossroads Today, just a couple of them that actually took that press release and published it. So again, a lot of good release or press release or awareness of Rupee that was circulated around the November 21st or so timeline. Rupee was also featured by Richard's Crypto World on Instagram. So again, he has a lot of great followers. So it was great to see that was posted out there on his group, and again, a lot of great awareness about the Rupee coin. So, and then this week they're expecting to launch their Google Ads roughly midweek, toward the end of this week. So again, some more marketing. Again, it brings more awareness, more people knowledge of the crypto Rupee coin and their project. So a lot of great things going on with marketing. And again, it's really just getting started off, so look forward to see what the next few weeks look like as more people become aware of the Rupee project and the Rupee coin. So now let's talk about wallets. So this is just a high-level overview of what a wallet is, how wallets are used in the cryptocurrency world. So those that are already maybe familiar with wallets, you may just want to skip ahead to the next section or to the giveaway. So again, just a high-level overview of what a wallet is, more for those maybe that are just new or brand new or just now learning about cryptocurrency. So a wallet, just like a fiat wallet or a wallet you would store your fiat in, allows you to receive, store, and basically send coins to others. So you'll have a address or a wallet address. You can send coins to someone else's wallet address. For example, if you purchase something, you would transfer money or transfer coins from your address over to somebody else's address. Again, very similar to a wallet you would store fiat currency in. You would, instead of taking fiat currency out of your wallet, giving it to somebody else, you're taking it out of your cryptocurrency wallet, and then giving those to somebody else by means of a wallet address. You can have multiple wallet addresses, and each wallet address, more of a just kind of a high-level overview, is comprised of a public key and private key. That is how transactions are verified on the blockchain. Your public key, or your wallet address, I mean, is actually the hash of your public key. So all these are mathematically tied together. So we won't get into the math behind it. Just know that there's some math behind how your public key, private key, and your wallet address all come together. And that's what makes it secure and in a cryptographical manner, and how transactions are able to be on the blockchain, and they can be validated that they actually came from you. Your private key, just like a key to your house or to your safe, should not be shared with anyone. It's used to authenticate transactions. And we'll talk a little bit more about security and some of the tips coming up in another slide. For a wallet to be able to see how many coins you currently have at your wallet address, a wallet needs to be able to have access to the blockchain. The blockchain is where all of the transactions are. So transactions between coins coming into your address, coins going out of your address. So enable for the wallet to be able to see how many coins you currently have in it, and needs to have access to the blockchain. It does that a couple of different ways. Client side is where you actually download and sync the full blockchain. So you basically have a copy of all the transactions from day one all the way through current, of all the transactions that have ever occurred. And then your wallet is able to see how many coins have transacted into your address and how many coins have transacted out of your address, and is able to give you a count of how many coins you currently have in it. Just a fun little fact, Bitcoin blockchain is currently 144.4 gigabytes as of a few days ago when I ran that. So this is roughly, if you want to compare that to something, it's roughly like having 41,000 MP3s or song files on your computer. So it's getting bigger. So as time progresses, again, as all those transactions occur, the file does get a little bit bigger. So you'll see more wallets are more of the server side. Server side is where you're actually connecting to a server that has all of the blockchain already downloaded, so you personally don't need to download it. It allows for things like light desktop applications. That's where you really get into mobile wallets and also web-based wallets. In most of those cases, you still actually have your public and private keys, so you actually maintain all of that. And there's, again, benefit of you have no or very little blockchain that's downloaded on your side. So again, all that's maintained on a server somewhere else, and you have your keys, usually your address, and you're able to then transact or be able to have your wallet that way, where you're not having to download that full blockchain. An example is the Electrum wallet. I bring that up is because, again, in Q1 of 2018, Rupee is going to be working on the iOS and Android wallet. And from what I've heard so far, it sounds like it's going to be based off the Electrum wallet. So it's very exciting. So again, look forward to that in the Q1 of 2018. Just some tips. You don't want to share your wallet. So once you've downloaded it, you don't want to share your wallet. Just like you wouldn't give your wallet away that has fiat currency in it, you don't want to share that with anybody else. You want to encrypt your wallet. So that means you want to protect it. We'll talk a little bit about that more coming up. You want to back up your wallet. So you want to make sure you have a copy of it, and I recommend more than one copy of it. You want to run and stay up to date on antivirus protection. You want to make sure things like ransomware, things that are like keystroke, keystroke loggers aren't tracking your keystrokes, getting your passwords, or even stealing copies of your wallet that aren't on your PC. So it's really good to stay up to date on any antivirus protection. And as I said before, make sure you have a backup of your wallet. Very important. Again, I like to have 2 or 3 copies of my wallet. Usually I have one on another USB drive somewhere, and I usually have a copy in the cloud. So also encrypted, of course. So make sure you have a copy of your wallets. You hear stories all the time of where somebody didn't have a copy, and then something happened, whether it was their hard drive failed or crashed, computer crashed, something happened, and now they're not able to access their cryptocurrency coins that they had within their wallet address because there was no backup. So make sure you have a backup, and again, always good to make sure you also encrypt that wallet as well. So the Rupee wallet, you can get that from the official Rupee website, rupeeblockchain.org. Once you've downloaded it, it will look something similar to this, which I'll pull up right now. Which I've just downloaded it and just started it running here before I started this presentation here. You'll see that once when you're looking at the Rupee wallet here, mine currently is synchronizing with the network. Since I just did install it, it is now loading or catching up on all the transaction or blocks. So it's loading the blockchain basically here, so that way it can again show me my wallet's information. So that usually will sync first. You'll see the balance here. My wallet is currently out of sync. Once everything catches back up, it will then be in sync. My balance is currently 0. I can send from the send tab. I can enter a Rupee address and an amount and click send and send that out. If I want to receive, I can add new addresses. I already have a pre-defaulted address listed here. It's always best to copy the address when you want to give that to somebody. So I went ahead and right-clicked on it, again for Windows, and copy that address. It is case sensitive, so you'll see uppercase, lowercase letters here. So the address, to avoid mistypes, it is good just to copy and paste that. It is a pretty long string you'll see, and again it is case sensitive, so I like to right click and again copy that address there. Your transaction history, so if you've already made transactions, you'll have the history there, and kind of like an address book, you can have a list of addresses here with the label and the address that label applies to. So the first thing that's really good to do is to make sure your wallet is encrypted. So you'll go to settings, encrypt wallet, and give it a passphrase. Again, it recommends a 10 or more random characters or 8 or more words to give it that passphrase. And then once you enter that passphrase, you want to again repeat that passphrase to ensure that wallet is encrypted. Again, you want to make sure you don't forget the passphrase. There is no forgot password link or forgot password email. So if you do forget your password, it's very similar to losing your wallet and then not being able to access or transact or send out your coins once you have those in there and you don't have the password to access it any longer. So make sure it is a phrase that you can either remember or have a paper copy somewhere that you store securely, so you have access to it later on. And then also make sure you do the backup. So underneath File, Backup Wallet, it is very important to have a copy or a backup of your wallet. And then you can put that in other places. I like to again have it on a USB drive or multiple USB drives, somewhere in the cloud. I usually have mine encrypted, of course, for security, and that way I don't have to worry about losing my information or losing my coins that I have within my wallet. So that's a quick look at the Rupee wallet. Again, to send is really good. To make sure you right-click and copy on that address, because it is fairly long and it does have the uppercase and lowercase letters. So you want to avoid mistypes. So you're not sending, or somebody's not sending to an incorrect address if you're giving them your address here. Then the mobile iOS Android wallets, which are targeted for Q1 of 2018. which is based off of the Rupee team's roadmap listed on their website, also in their white paper. Speculating it'll probably be January, February. We'll start hearing a little bit more about that and learning more about their wallets, again, for iOS and Android. So very exciting, so stay tuned for those. So now, Rupee's first ever giveaway here on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and have some simple rules for this one. In order to be eligible for this giveaway, you must subscribe to my YouTube channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're doing that, make sure you hit that like button. So we want to subscribe to my channel and then also like my video here. So hit that like button as well while you're hitting that subscribe button. You want to post a comment to this video with your Rupee wallet address. So what I just showed you there on your Rupee address, where you can right click and copy. You want to copy that address and paste it as a comment within this video. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and pick a random comment from this video, and whichever comment I select that has a Rupee address associated with it will be the winner. So once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I will do another video right away, and we will announce the winner of the contest. The winner is going to receive 500 rupees. So roughly, with today's rates, close to in between 20-25 cents, we're looking at roughly pretty close to the $100 mark. So who knows where that value will be by the time we hit 1,000 subscribers. But once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we will draw a comment. Again, make sure you have the Rupee wallet address or your Rupee wallet address listed in that comment to be eligible to win, and we will give away 500 rupees. So that's it with Rupee's video today. So again, hope you enjoyed. We will do future update videos along the way. If you have other suggestions you'd like to see in a video, please feel free to also add that to your comment below. And again, don't forget to hit that like button. So again, this is Rupee. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.